your host for Motorweek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome to Motorweek. We're glad to have you with us. Here's a familiar sight, a minivan from Chrysler, a vehicle the Pentastar folks created in the early 80s. Since then, Dodge, Plymouth, and Chrysler brands have sold almost 4 million minivans, always managing to stay ahead of ever-growing competition by constant upgrades. Well, this year is the 10th anniversary for the Chrysler minivan, and a new design is only 18 months away. Still, for 94, there are more major improvements. While things may not look much different on the outside of our 94 Plymouth Grand Voyager test subject, big news awaits inside and under the hood. First, the interior, where a revised instrument panel houses a minivan first. Dual airbags, which, along with the new side impact beams, brings all Chrysler minivans up to the 1998 passenger car safety standards. Other changes center around improved control placement, where ergonomics have been nicely cleaned up. That includes power window, mirror, and door lock switches. But we're glad Chrysler didn't touch the highly legible gauge cluster. Elsewhere, the properly placed high-mounted stereo remains intuitive in operation. Below, combination push-button slide lever climate controls provide easy access to a temperate driving environment. Also new is 4-aft adjustment for the front passenger seat. And while not on our test van, a convenient reclining feature for the built-in twin child safety seats has been added. The rest of the interior upholds traditional Voyager virtues by offering generous room for up to 7 and a decidedly commodious cargo compartment behind the third bench seat with nearly 18 cubic feet of space. Other thoughtful touches like the endless array of handy cup holders and concealed storage bins for both front and rear occupants confirm Chrysler's mastery in the art of making minivans. Not to be missed outside, there's the mini facelift of this 3-year-old design, with slightly revised and more attractively remolded front and rear fascias, combining with a new body side molding and cladding. The restyle gives all 94 Plymouth Voyagers a welcome freshening and more separation from Dodge and Chrysler counterparts. More good news can be found here, where a power plant enhancement takes place in the form of Chrysler's larger 3.8-liter V6. Capable with 162 horsepower and 213 pound-feet of people-moving torque, this motor mated with our test van's heavier all-wheel drive system to produce acceptable 0 to 60 runs of 11.3 seconds. Shifts from the electronically controlled 4-speed are smooth and nearly seamless. Handling through the cones is a little sluggish, with plenty of body roll and understeer for the hefty 4,008-pound Grand Voyager. But the incremental traction provided by the 90-10 torque-split all-wheel drive system does lend it a confident feel. Repeated stops from 60 miles per hour with the Grand Voyager's anti-lock braking system resulted in a reasonable average of 132 feet. The pedal was a bit soft, but fade was never a problem. Overall highway ride comfort matches that of many good family sedans, and with an interior noise level of only 65 decibels at 60 miles per hour, it's as quiet as one, too. EPA estimates for our all-wheel drive model are somewhat low at 15 city and 20 highway. We manage 16 on our mixed loop. Base price for the Plymouth Grand Voyager starts at $18,178. Our loaded all-wheel drive test van came to $27,293. We find that all Plymouth Voyagers, Dodge Caravans, and the Chrysler Town & Country excel in safety with dual airbags, available anti-lock brakes, 5-mile-per-hour bumpers, and they meet 1997 side impact standards. So the latest edition of Chrysler's minivan design is setting the standards once again. No other minivan offers more of what folks buy people movers for. Tooling down the road.